on what?
Consent.
Thanks, Randy.
Okay, with the virtue signaling, you don't give a fuck if consent was given. You just want to know. You just want to hear them scream louder and come harder. Hey, come on, Randy.
I know. Who am I kidding? Because fuck consent.
What's up, bro?
Oh, yeah. How are you, buddy?
Oh, good. Is this the
Hey,
station?
this is what the government ensures happen. It's irrelevant to you.
This is not the station.
FDIC?
Yeah, we want insurance on that dick penetration.
Oh, God.
Oh my God! You know what I like to do, Randy? When I watch porn, I like to go through their filings that show like all the paperwork that shows that they've been tested and they give consent. It just makes the porn so much hotter. Another they all gave consent.
So obviously, kind of forms. Obviously, I hit on the sensitive topic. I'm sorry.
I want to know, honestly, do y'all remember Risky Business with Tom Cruise where he's sliding around in his
underwear?
Yes.
You remember the girl that was in that video?
Rebecca De Mornay.
Yeah. Did you ever get to see her underage porns? Because she was a porn star at 16, and they made her like Las Vegas's she got all the awards, big dick dildo award and all that crap. And then they found out because she said she was 18 and she was 16, they had to pull all those fucking porns.
Wait, is it the VMA award?
No.
Cash money to see that.
Or ATM.
There are videos of her out there when she was 16, before years before the Tom Cruise thing with Risky Business.
It rings a bell.
She was a huge porn star.
Oh. Well, you know what? We all got to make a living. I don't judge people. But what I don't want to have to know.
So on this, you don't virtue signal. You say I don't judge child porn. The fuck?
No. I assume
you're like consent's very important, but I don't judge child porn.
I'm all over the place.
Well, now that she died from alcoholism, can I watch her shit?
Oh, she died from alcoholism?
I don't fucking know.
She dated Leonard Cohen, the singer-songwriter. She went from Tom Cruise to Leonard Cohen. I mean, it's quite. He must have been 40 years older than her, 30 or 40 years older than her.
Never mind. I gotta go get on Tinder.
I was 10 years old in '85 when that fucking movie probably came out.
Jeff, what's this?
She's still alive. She's 65. She looks hot.
Yeah, I bet she does.
The filters make her look great.
She's only fucking 15 years older than me?
Yeah, sounds right.
So, if I was 10 in '85, she'd have been 25. That's hot. I could have done that.
She looks a little...
That's what the PTR for Jeff. I'm confused.
I don't normally date women older than me, but I would...
Not apparently Roya's porn twin.
I would date her, sure. If you see her, let me say hello for Randy.
How did you know that rumor that this person died from health?
چند کیلومتر دور بود. اسرائیل یهو اونا هم گفتن یعنی توی مثلا توی این بگو توی این بگو اسمش چیه تو رادیوشون قشنگ یعنی ریکوردش هست که داره میگه there's American flag
No, it is what it is. I just remember dumb shit from... I was a teenager.
I called her brother, too.
I believe him.
Oh, look at this. He's like controlled opposition now. He's pretending to be her fucking friend.
Exactly. He's playing both sides.
Because she is very fragmented and thought.
I know.
Like she said...
And now we're listening to this tricky fucking Jew infiltrating.
For the love of God, let someone say a sentence, dude.
No.
You're next, Mr. Anderson.
What the fuck he's saying? I'm going to save us all in Bellevue for you, Mr. That's amazing.
Kim doesn't respect Jordanians because he keeps on interrupting you.
Okay, Randy, go ahead.
I believe him because she is saying that, well, first things first, I don't know why he would lie about that, but really it's because she's very fragmented, and she was saying that the Mossad Jews, when they kill her with pharma,
father and like they killed her cousin, whatever.
Yes,
Before
you said that.
Mossad.
I know. Did you want her to fucking take her fucking Mossad?
Right, so but it makes sense for her to call the Jew because she's just very irrational. So she believes that they want to do it, at the same time she will talk to them to help. She does shit like that. She does shit like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
To me, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm telling Norm, tell her that if she calls you again, I don't want to touch her ever again.
I can't promise you I'll deliver your messages unless you want to say something nice.
She will go is off.
What?
She don't go off the deep end, Diego. You're gonna be the spurring moment.
Tell her the wedding is off if she talks to you anymore.
She asked me if you said anything nice about her.
I always say that. I have nothing but nice things to say about her.
And I said that you said that she was your Catholic bride or Catholic wife. I can't remember what you said yesterday. I told her that.
What of interest is this to a Jew?
And she said, "Oh, that's cute. We're just playing like kids."
Considering she, allegedly was being anti-Semitic and what the fuck? Why would a Jew be
What did you
infiltrating
say,
himself into
Randy?
this situation?
I said that I don't believe. But my question to you is,
You don't
why did
believe
she
it?
call
No.
you?
I wrote it down. I wrote the shit she said down, actually.
No,
Of course you did.
Fine.
Everything gets recorded.
Why is she calling you? Why isn't she calling I mean, you're in New York. Maybe that's why.
She's
Why
calling
did she
everybody.
Yeah. Why did she call Diego?
Exactly.
She did, and he didn't pick up, according to her.
Not true.
Are you
See,
sure?
that's why I don't believe. That's why I don't believe any of this.
Are you sure?
I don't believe any of this.
Diego, are you sure?
Maybe she actually is schizophrenic and she can't remember. Maybe this is which personality were you speaking to?
I was in a room, and all the people in the room said that she called them like it was women.
So, this girl's like NSA and just got everyone's
Yeah.
fucking phone numbers.
Right. Exactly. Like, oh my
She's got,
god.
she's got everyone's phone number, but can't get through to Diego. That's the key.
I think she did. I think she did call Diego.
Amazing. So wait, you think
Amazing.
that she's lying to you now?
No,
No,
I
that's
think
what
she's telling
that's what you can infer from what he
I
just
think
said.
she's telling the truth.
So she's telling the truth or she's lying. Did she tell you that she got through to Diego?
No, she said that he didn't pick up.
Exactly. Why you already said it, man? You're making it. You're being so difficult. He's saying Diego is lying about not receiving a phone call.
Or maybe he didn't
That's what
notice.
he's saying. Essentially, that's what he's saying.
Or maybe she doesn't have my phone number because we've never talked on a regular phone line. How about that?
Or Diego, maybe you are lying so that you push yourself on her.
Which makes sense.
Want to deal with the heat.
Well, why would it make sense?
I don't blame you.
But yeah, here you are making it
No, I do blame
projecting
you. I do
yourself.
blame you if you did that.
Well,
if you did that,
I did say, Randy, that this is that she shouldn't be talking to anybody but her family. This is a private matter, and nobody should be involved with it until she gets out of it.
Exactly. I know that you said that, including yourself. That's why.
Including myself, true, yes.
Exactly. So maybe you did get a phone call and you refused to answer. Is that the case?
And maybe a bomb falls on your head, and what are we going to do about that? You know what I mean? Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Kick him out of the rubble.
I believe in normal.
I'm telling the
I
truth.
believe in normal.
Jews stick together.
That's crazy. Of course.
I'm not a Jew.
Yeah, you're ethnically a fucking Jew.
Yeah, it's true.
But that's about it. I am a rabbi.
You're actually, Randy, you're everything the Jews want to be. You're actually a Semite.
But it has nothing to do with it. It simply has to do with the response Diego gave. I mean, that's kind of confirm what the normal is saying.
What does it feel like, all these wannabe Semites who call me an anti-Semite, and I think the actual Semite in the room is one of the fucking, we get on like thick as thieves. Like, how does that compute to all these wannabe
I mean, I don't know why you're lumping me in with them. I think anti-Semitism.
No, they want to be you. That's the point.
Right.
Well,
That's why we call ourselves. That's why we
You
call
don't wanna
ourselves
be yourself.
rabbi. That's why we call ourselves rabbi.
That's right. Well, say hello to Rabbi Bagro. He's actually my friend from the yeshiva.
Thank you, Rabbi McDickerson, for hosting us here.
Oh, I mean, God hosts us all in this world.
Yes,
We're all together.
yes.
and he put us together without our consent. Just like people are putting Nora in a mental hospital without her consent. But hey, I think she should stay there for a while. And then maybe be put under house arrest until shit gets more clarified.
Much better than
Randy,
Rikers Island.
Randy, I don't like that, Randy. I don't like that about you, man. That you would then say that she should be there for a while. You know that's stupid, right? You know that's really fucking stupid.
Well, dude, she
Because-
clearly needs help, nigga. She clearly needs
Yes,
help, dude.
and who's the best person that can help her? Her fucking cousins and her brothers and her uncles and shit, man. Not exactly.
They're not that excited about her, to be honest.
People like Norm that want to medicate her ass.
I'm not excited about her.
Her freedom, dude.
She's annoying.
Look, 40 years ago, people like Norm and his Jewish little friends like fucking lobotomize people like for shit like this. Okay,
People like
so just
you.
listen to the Jew. Okay, the
People
Jew will
like
take
you.
care of it.
But it has nothing to do with him being a Jew.
I think it would raise your IQ if you were lobotomized.
Tim, didn't they
So
castrate
that
the
would be the
black
Jewish
Jews?
recommendation. Lobotomize them.
There you go.
Dude, it has nothing to do with Jews. Look at her last post, okay? On
Really?
Twitter.
I didn't look at it. What did it say?
We weren't talking about her. We were talking about Jewish recommendations.
Oh my God, damn. She's claiming that her parents her family is conspiring against her with medication and stuff.
Every woman says that. Every woman says that.
No, not every woman says that. No, not every woman says that.
Yes, every woman says that.
There's a little tension there.
I can tell you who says it. The one who says it is a woman who's schizophrenic, whose family wants her to take medicine because she needs it, and she is schizophrenic. Hence, she thinks that they're trying to, they're trying to.
Medicine is poison.
Yes. That's, dude.
It's gravy for the brain.
And that could be the case, but clearly she needs medicine, dude.
No, dude, I disagree. She needs love and care. That's what she needs.
Abilify is aripiprazole. It treats schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, depression, and Tourette's.
That's what she's taking?
Well, yeah, that's what she said.
Exactly. So she's schizophrenic, 100%. 100%.
She said that they were forcing her and injecting her, but I don't really believe it.
Hey, what
They're
if all
making
she
her
needs?
schizophrenic.
What if all she needs is discipline? Seems like a man. What all she needs is discipline and like a strong male figure in her life.
Exactly, Carson. Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
She should go to the gym, that's all, and eat some vegetables.
Go to the gym and eat some vegetables.
But having a strong man in her life doesn't fix her schizophrenia, dude. It doesn't fix her schizophrenia.
Pills does? Pills? Well, that's not
Pills. Yeah, pills. Just pop a pill. Of course.
Pills maybe make her a vegetable. Maybe they do. But it keeps her under control, though.
You know what, Randy? This is a less known thing. Pills make women infertile.
You fucking ate your Cheerios this morning.
I'm doing just fine. I'm full of Cheerios. So,
Did anybody put a map in their PTR?
why don't you just fucking Google it, Don?
I don't know.
You're just having an actual conversation here.
I've literally been to Syria, sir.
Well, then you should not fuck this up so badly. Go look at a fucking map.
Well, when I was in Iraq and it touched Syria, I went over there, and then I went to like southern Turkey, and then Israel and all that was over to the left over there towards the Mediterranean, which is north.
Syria is Syria. So here's the thing, Don. You can come back up. You can come back up when you look at a fucking map. We're not interested in a long story about when you were there because you don't know the difference between north and south. When you figure that out, you can come back up. But until then, shut the fuck up because you're making it hard for anyone else to have an actual conversation.
All right. I'd love to know it, but it's probably not worth the repetition. I just
What would you love to know?
No, I hear
you wouldn't love to know.
My ears perk up when he
Yeah, Don doesn't know the difference between north and south. He's repeatedly saying that southern Israel borders northern Syria, and he's a retard.
Yeah, southern Israel borders Egypt. And the Gulf of Aqaba.
Yeah, but also,
Anyhow,
I
go
feel like
for
a lot of
And Jordan.
Jeff, I
Yeah,
feel
what-
like
what
when I'm performing oral sex, I don't know the difference between north and south sometimes. It's just
I mean that's fair, but you're also trying to avoid, your gag reflex taking over. So.
that's true. You that's the key. Tickling the tape.
Turn it back into an audience room. Thank you.
No, I just meant because the cock was so deep back in your throat.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah, that's
I knew you meant that.
even when you're choking, you tickle that tape, bro.
I mean, that's good. You're dedicated to that craft, Scott.
You're damn right I am, Jeff.
Can you give us the GSM? Or
Tickle the chain 6969 at right. So. Anyway, so
By the way, my most recent profile is tickle my tonsils 6969.
Tickle my what?
Tickle my tonsils.
Oh, wow.
So if Israel is taking up positions like literally on the border of Damascus, that will lead to very interesting.
That's true. When did that occur?
Yeah, you weren't here. Israel has given the order to protect the Druze of Jerumana.
Yeah, but that's like 20 miles from Damascus.
No, Yaakov, go look at a fucking map.
I have. I've seen where the
Jaramana.
Wow, I didn't know there were Druze.
You clearly have it.
Problem, I didn't know there were Druze there. I thought they were just on the
Well,
border.
if you listen and look at a map, like obviously I'm not talking about the Druze on the border.
Let's not pick on Jeffrey. Let's not pick on Yaakov.
No, I'm fine.
When it comes to maps, I can pick on Jeffrey because Jeffrey is a map god.
No, it's just I didn't realize they were that far dispersed.
I know because you didn't listen. I was saying these are Druze.
Okay.
You heard me say literally on the border of Damascus. You said they're not on the border of Damascus. They're 20 miles away.
Well, I just want to say that my nails look beautiful. So.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
So, Yaakov, now that you know the village I'm talking about is right on the border of Damascus, doesn't it seem like big news?
Yeah, very big. I can't even find it on the map. How do you spell that?
Jaramana. It's very Canadian. It's a very Canadian town name, right? Jaramana. Very Canadian town.
Yeah, it sounds like you're a bunch of retards when you name the motherfucker because you couldn't spell.
I mean, it's serious, and none of us named it. Any Syrians in the room?
No. Those who are Syria.
That's quite surprising.
I mean, I have been to Syria.
I
know you don't
know
like talking about that stuff.
On the border, I've seen it.
Yeah.
No,
Northern Syria, where it borders Israel, or Southern Syria, where it borders Turkey?
Actually, it was right there in the corner where Iraq and Syria and Turkey all kind of combined. And
that makes sense.
That was where I went and met like a bunch of people that I don't know if it's calling them like a slur, but I've told them I shouldn't say it, but I called them mountain Turks or mountain Kurds.
Yeah,
like because they were Kurdish.
That's the
They were super Kurdish. And yeah. Well, I mean, when you're dealing with a bunch of like Sunnis and Shias like all day, every day, when you meet Kurds, you kind of like, take a deep breath and relax.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, but you turn your back, they can still fuck your shit up too, so be careful.
Oh, well, I mean, trust and verify.
So where'd you read about
Trump has announced that he's planning to pave the Rose Garden. That tracks.
Dude, they need to put a parking lot over that motherfucker.
What the fuck's the Rose Garden?
A garden that all the first ladies used to do and like grow all the gardens. We could start a whole new park for all the transplanted, all the shit in the garden, get rid of it, and then put it in a new place and start a new park for all the first ladies to be able to plant in that park or whatever the fuck.
So why don't they?
But it needs. They need a fucking parking lot.
I'm confused. Why don't they just take all the first ladies to TJ Maxx so they can pick out an appliance or something? Instead of planting.
Because they had Macy's fucking coupons.
I got it. But yeah, Zelensky's about to get a lot of shit, guys.
No, I don't think that dude has a hair's breadth worth of shit in political power now. His whole country just watched Trump and JD Vance shit on him. And he literally shit on him.
Let's play a game. Let's guess which European nation's going to give him a visa. Citizenship.
Dude, he's going to be like fucking Karl Marx, who got kicked out of Russia and had to fucking die in the UK, the only country that would fucking take him after his dumbass did all the bullshit. Like, bro, come on, man. Read a book.
What's the plans for today, guys?
I'm just getting some groceries. I went cross-country skiing, got my nails done. Now I'm sitting at doing lasers while I got some.
Well, did you have to go get your nails done because when you're cross-country skiing, you chipped one of your nails or something?
No, I just wanted to get my nails done.
You just felt saucy, huh?
I was like all worked out, and I was like, now I need nice nails. Duh.
I ain't mad at you. Dude, honestly, I'm sitting here in my flip-flops and thinking about getting a pedicure.
Do it.
Oh, girl, I get a mani-pedi with you all day. Dude, you don't even know. I grew up with that shit.
Gotta get your nails done.
The only problem is I think you're taller than me. Damn, girl, you're getting taller.
I'm taller, yeah. How tall are you?
Rocky, less than a day later, Zelensky
Zelensky.
used a series of posts on X to express his thanks for American people, Trump, and Congress for all the support which he said Ukrainians have always appreciated, especially during the war. Our relationship with the American president is more than just two leaders. It's a historic and solid bond between our peoples. That's why I always begin with words of gratitude from our nation to the American nation. He added, Ukrainians want only strong relations with America, and I really hope we will have them. So, basically, last night, already morning in Ukraine, the opposition leader, they called an emergency cabinet meeting to run an impeachment on him. So they're trying to run an impeachment right now on Zelensky. And yeah, I think Trump is really pushing an election there, really badly. Because I guess they really want to put a Russian-friendly president, which I've been saying from the beginning. This is what's going to happen in that region. A Russian-friendly president's going to go in.
I mean, he can go back into his music industry after he leaves office, and he could be like, Ukrainian gangster military rap.
Nothing about gangster. It's going to be really interesting. This is how the war's going to end. There's going to be a Russian-friendly president in power in Ukraine, and I have a feeling France is the one that's going to give him citizenship, just how the way they did for Saakashvili in 2008.
Yeah, I remember that.
How they first Britain gave them, and then the U.S. gave him a green card because he couldn't reach Trump because Russia would have killed him.
You know what the sad part is, Rafi?
But the same countries that started all these wars gave the citizenships to these people.
That's the goal that Putin had for his 3-day war, to have a friendly president there. And he'll probably end up getting the regions that he wants.
Relax as much as you can, because on the floor you're able to relax every part of your body, and on a couch or on a chair, you're not initially. That's right, now just make yourself real comfortable. As comfortable as you can possibly be. Relax every part of yourself. Now take a very deep breath, and if you feel your belt or anything else, loosen it. Loosen your belts, your ties, your brassiere, your corsets, anything that's in any way tight. Now take a great big belly breath. If you feel your clothing at all, open them, loosen them. You should not be aware of any part of your clothing. You should be able to relax completely. All right, I'm going to teach you a few very, very simple rules for relaxation. There's nothing to do about them. You know we knew them years and years ago. The way to relax is to recognize tension. Now I'm going to ask you to try a few things just for exercise. I want you to wrinkle your brow very, very tightly. You see how that gives you a sense of worry? Just the muscles opening up in that way give you the feeling of worry. Now relax completely. Relax. I'm going to ask you to grit your teeth tight. Just close your teeth tightly together. You see how that gives you the sense of anger? Let go. Let go completely. You can get a great many emotions just by tightening up your muscles. Now try something else. Shrug your shoulders real high towards your ears. Shrug them up. Shrug them up. You see how your whole body is filled with fear. And this is the essence of what we call psychosomatic medicine. You tighten up every organ in your body so it can't function. Now let go. Let go completely. I'm going to show you this thing in total. If you will stiffen up your entire body and raise yourself from the middle so that you are propping your body on your heels and the back of your head, I will give you the total sensation of what tension can do to you. Tighten up your whole body so that you're resting on your heels and the back of your head. You see what tension can do for you? In that condition, you couldn't think straight, you couldn't do anything. This is the damage that tension can do to your body. Now relax completely. Relax, and I'm going to teach you how to relax individual parts of your body so you will recognize tension wherever it is. This is the important part of learning how to relax, that you recognize tension at any time and be able to relax any part of your body at any time at a moment's notice. Now let's try again, going from the top of your head down to your feet. And I want you to tense up each part of your body in succession. Wrinkle it and wrinkle it very, very tight. Now relax completely. Relax completely. The only way you'll begin to recognize tension is in the difference between tightening up and relaxing. Now grit your teeth. Complete, tight, tight, tight. Get a sense of anger. Now drop your jaw. Drop your jaw so your teeth are open. Your teeth are not together. That's very good. Now take a deep chest breath. Deep chest breath. Push your chest way, way out. See how that gives you a sense of tension in all the organs in your chest. Let go completely. Let go completely. Now tighten your arms. Make a tight fist and tighten your arms completely. See how it gives you a sense of anger? Relax completely. Let your fingers hang limply from the wrist. Shake them a little so you're sure that your fingers hang limply. That's fine. Now tighten up your stomach. Push it way, way out. Way, way out. Way, way out. You know you couldn't possibly have normal function with that kind of tension. Let go. Let go completely. Now stiffen up your knees so that your whole leg, your heel and everything, are very, very tight. are aware of any part of your body, it is tense. Relax it. You should be completely unaware of any part of your body. You should practice these relaxing exercises by first tensing up and then relaxing, so there's not a muscle in your body that's tense. And now in this very, very relaxed state, I'm going to teach you how to relax mentally. Close your eyes and feel a sense of complete calm. You don't feel tense anywhere in your body because you've learned how not to feel tense. Fancy yourself in a very, very pleasant scene. Fancy yourself in a canoe on a lovely lake. The sky is calm. There are lovely white fleecy clouds overhead. You're lying in a canoe, very restful. The waves are lapping against the canoe. You hear them. You hear them. The waves are lapping against the canoe. The boat is sailing, sailing, sailing. You fancy yourself completely relaxed in this lovely canoe. Fancy yourself going out into the horizon, just drifting, drifting, drifting. You are very, very relaxed. You're more relaxed than you've ever been in your life. Your whole body feels fine. You just let go, and you let yourself take advantage of this wonderful feeling. You are completely relaxed. You are worried about nothing. You're in this canoe, drifting, drifting, drifting. You're drifting off. The waves are lapping against the boat. And in this very relaxed condition, I want to teach you how to take deep breaths for further relaxation. I'm going to count to 10. And with each count, you will take a very, very deep breath. And with each count, you'll go deeper and deeper into a lovely, relaxing state. A state of complete relaxation in which you have no anxieties, no worries, no tensions of any kind. One, take a deep, deep breath. Go deeper and deeper into relaxation. You feel better than you've ever felt before in your life. Your entire body is relaxed. 2, a deep, deep breath, much deeper than before. And as you exhale, go into a deeper and deeper relaxation. 3, deep, deep breath, more and more relaxed. 4, deep breath, more relaxed. 5, deeper and deeper, and more relaxed. 6, deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed than you've ever been in your life. You feel wonderful. It's a wonderful feeling. You have never felt this relaxed. In this state, you are capable of anything you wish. 7, a deep, deep breath. More and more relaxed. Let yourself go. Let yourself go completely. Don't try to be aware of what's going on around you. Just let yourself go. That's all there is to relaxation. Let go. Let go completely. Don't try to be aware of anything. Just let go. That's the secret of deep relaxation. Let go completely. 7, a deep, deep breath. Now let go. Really let go. Don't try to hang on in any way. 8, deep, deep breath. Let go. Let go. your right arm. Raise it straight up toward the ceiling. Raise it straight up toward the ceiling. Up toward the ceiling from the shoulder. From the shoulder, straight up. That's it. Now straighten it up and tighten it. Tighten it. Get tension in that arm. Make a fist. Tighten that arm. Now you feel it getting stiffer and stiffer. You feel it getting stiffer and stiffer. It's like an iron rod. It's like an iron rod. It's getting stiffer and stiffer. You try to bend it, but you can't. Try to bend it. You can't bend it. You can't bend it. It's stiff. You can't bend it. All right, now you can bend it. Relax and let go. Relax completely and let your arm fall. Relax completely and let your arm fall to your side. Relax it completely. And this is your proof to yourself that you are in hypnosis. That's all there is to it. You expected it to be something very much different. You expected that you would not be aware of the sound of my voice, that you would not be aware of what's going on around you. This is all there is to hypnosis. When you are able to take the arm test and you cannot move your arm, you are under hypnosis, and I am teaching you. This is the technique I am trying to teach you. That's all there is to it. And before we finish this little recording, you will be able to do this for yourself. You will be able to bring yourself into deep hypnosis just as you are now. Now I am keeping you in what we call a light trance because you have to be aware of everything I'm telling you. If you were in a deep trance and were not aware, I couldn't tell you how to use it yourself. And so, all you have to remember in the first stage of auto-hypnosis is that you relax and let go. That's all there is to it. Anybody can do it. And you are now in hypnosis. And let me tell you what I want to teach you while you are under hypnosis. What I'm telling you now is what we call post-hypnotic suggestion. When you awaken, you will be able at any time to have a key word. And the key word is relax. And when you say to yourself, relax, you will be able to take yourself into the deep state of hypnosis in which you are now. And when you get there, you want to use it. Now, there are a couple of rules about this thing. One is you have to practice regularly. You have a regular time every day, or you go to some place as quiet as it is here in the studio, and you go off by yourself and practice it. You want to do it by yourself. You'll not get the same results when you're with other people. You have a regular place in which you do it, and you'll soon learn to take yourself into hypnosis very, very rapidly. Now you're going to try to achieve something under hypnosis. You're going to try to either increase some capacity, or you're going to try to discipline yourself. It is not difficult. You can learn to control your temper, to correct bad habits, to study better, to overcome tension, to put yourself to sleep. It's very easy if you have insomnia to use this method of putting yourself to sleep. All you need to do is put yourself in the same hypnotic state you're in now and say, instead of waking yourself up shortly, you'll just say that you'll wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. And after a while, you'll wake up at the time you want without even a clock. You can learn to stop quarreling. You can learn to be more patient. Now, the one thing you can't learn to do, you can't give yourself a new personality. But you can certainly learn to use the one you have more effectively. Now, I want to wake you up at the count of 5. And after you are awakened, I will say to you, after a while, I will say relax. And on the word relax, which will be your own keyword, you will go right back into the same state you are in now, without all the preliminaries you went through. And now I'm going to wake you at the count of 5, and you're going to feel very relaxed. You're going to feel very wonderful. You're going to be able to achieve achieve auto-hypnosis without any difficulty whatsoever. And you're going to enjoy auto-hypnosis. You're going to be able to use it all through your life. Now, 1, waking up, feeling very relaxed, feeling fine, feeling better than you've ever felt before. All your faculties in perfect condition. 2, waking up, feeling fine, coming out of hypnosis. 3, coming out, more and more awake. 4, more and more awake. 5, wake up. You can test yourself whether or not you've been under hypnosis. You have a kind of a very, very relaxed feeling, as though you've been on a 2-week vacation. And if you will touch your eyes, you'll find out that your eyes are moist. And this is a very sure sign that you've been under hypnosis. They always are moist. Well, I'm going to give you a little while to relax and adjust and get the notion that the next time you're going to do this yourself. It's going to be very, very simple. It's all there is to it. You have learned all there is to putting yourself or anybody else under hypnosis. There's nothing to it. You just let go. And that's all there is to the technique. And now you're going to take yourself under. And this time, before you go under, you're going to figure out something you want to achieve with auto-hypnosis. Some faculty you'd like to strengthen. Something you'd like to eliminate. Some characteristic you'd like to do something about. Perhaps you'd like to be able to concentrate better. Start with just one thing. Don't try too much. Start with one thing and stick to it until you've achieved that. Because if you find yourself achieving one thing, you'll have more confidence in the method. So, one thing at a time, and then go to something else. So before you put yourself into hypnosis, I want you to have clearly in mind something that you're going to start to work on before you go under again. All right, now we'll have the key word, which is relax. Relax and go right back where you were. Deeper and deeper and deeper. You go right back where you were. You know the feeling. You know there's nothing to it but to let go. You just let go completely all over your body. And it's very nice to have an image and a place because this makes it more rapid. And if the canoe is pleasant to you, then when you relax, go back into the canoe and just think of yourself drifting, 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 drifting. You're getting lighter and lighter and lighter. You're completely relaxed. You've never felt better in your life. You're completely relaxed. Completely relaxed. Now take the 10 deep breaths again and put yourself way deep under. 1. As you relax, as you exhale, go chest. Now really tell yourself your arm is stiff, stiff, stiff. Like an iron rod, stiff, stiff, stiff. Stiff, stiff. And when you feel that it is stiff, you try to bend it and you cannot. You try to bend it and you cannot. Then you know you are in hypnosis and that's your test. But always say to yourself that now your arm is normal. Now you can bend it. Now it will sink to the floor. And now it will relax completely. And that's important before you let your arm go down to say that it's normal again. Because you stiffen it and you can bring it back to normalcy. But that's your test to know that you're under hypnosis. And now you can start working on yourself. And now before you went into hypnosis, you had some idea of something you wanted to work on. Well, work on it now. Give yourself some real commands. Tell yourself that you either will do something or you will not do something. Discipline yourself. Whatever it is you had in mind, discipline yourself. Or if it is something like quarreling, for instance, you can say to yourself, I am not going to quarrel. I am not going to be a quarrelsome person. And this you must tell yourself over and over again. Now you know the circumstances under which the behavior you don't like occurs. And you will say to yourself, when such and such happens, I will not quarrel, or I will do such and such. Or I'm going to let you lie here for a little while to do this discipline of yourself. I don't know what it is you have in mind. Each of you has a different idea. And so for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to let you just lie quietly with your own thoughts. And in those next 5 minutes, you are to discipline yourself. You are to think of a situation, either in which you behave in a way you don't want to, or a situation where you would like certain behavior to occur more often. Keep that situation clearly in mind and discipline yourself. Tell yourself just exactly how you are going to behave under those circumstances. This is the essence of conditioning. Conditioning means training. It means that by telling your deep, relaxed self over and over again that you are going to behave in a certain way, that this deeper self will take hold of the behavior. Now that you are relaxed, you are closer to your real self. You are no longer concerned with body tensions. You are no longer concerned with fears or worries. You are completely relaxed. You are close to yourself. You are close to your best self. I want you to get acquainted with that best self. This is the essence of auto hypnosis. It helps you make the most of yourself. It helps you make the most of this personality you have. You are picturing yourself in a situation that you are going to discipline yourself. You're going to influence your behavior in that situation. You must not let your mind wander. This is one of the difficulties of hypnosis, that your mind will wander to other things. Don't let it wander. Bring yourself back to the thought with which you're concerned. Bring yourself back to the thing which you wish to control. Begin to discipline your mind. Begin to discipline yourself in a certain direction. If you find this thought. Picture yourself as you wish to be. Picture yourself in the situation, behaving as you think you would like to behave. Behaving in a way that expresses your larger self, your best self. Picture yourself that way and do not permit your mind to wander, because auto-hypnosis is a form of discipline. You are close to yourself now. There's nothing between you and yourself. You are getting acquainted with yourself, and you are fashioning that self into what you want it to be. All right, your 5 minutes are up, and I'm going to teach you how to wake yourself up. Wake yourself up slowly, as I woke you up. Take plenty of time to do it. Count with me, so that the next time you can count by yourself. Now you understand how you go back into auto-hypnosis at any time you wish. You just give yourself the command to relax, and then take yourself deeper and deeper, with long breath and with counting. To bring yourself out, count to 5, because it's not a good idea to come out rapidly. So why don't you count with me? So you bring yourself out this time. 1. Coming out, feeling fine, feeling relaxed, normal in every day, every organ in your body feeling in perfect condition. 2. Completely relaxed, coming out, feeling fine, feeling more relaxed than you've ever been before. 3. Coming out, waking up, feeling fine. 4. Waking up. 5. Wake up.
Peace and joy. This is the goal of every human being. Man strives for this happiness by satisfying the physical, emotional, and intellectual aspects of his personality. He thinks that by gathering more and more money, name, fame, and such other acquisitions, he can be permanently happy. Every time he acquires something new, he feels that happiness momentarily, but he forgets that this momentary joy came only after a lot of anxiety and pain in acquiring the thing he wanted. And again, no sooner does he get it and feels that happiness, the fear of losing that thing comes in. This sort of restlessness continues on and on. Unfortunately, the man never bothers to remember the pain that came before and after the momentary pleasure. He takes it for granted that the pleasure came to him through the outside object that he acquired. That is why he runs after more and more things with the hope of getting more and more pleasure. Even that little thing he acquired is not used properly for the benefit of the humanity because of his selfish nature. In this modern age, we have invented many things. minutest particle of the matter, and we are able to use the force hidden within. With all these so-called advancements, we do not seem to have found peace and harmony. Every time a desire comes into the mind, the peace is disturbed. It is something like a stone falling into the still waters of a lake to create waves. When a desire enters into the peaceful mind, it disturbs the mind by creating a depression. That is why we often hear people saying that I am disturbed and depressed. After putting some effort in getting what he wants, he says that he has fulfilled the desire or the depression created by the desire. Then the mind regains its peace. This peace is the true nature of every individual. This is what is called awareness, consciousness, inner self, or the image of God. This state is divine. This is nirvana. This is the kingdom of God. Until this direct realization is attained, the ego, or the reflection of the self over the mind, takes the place of the true self and identifies itself with the body, mind, possessions, surroundings, and the like. With this sort of identification comes the feeling that I am a man, I am a woman, I am white, I am black, I am happy, I am unhappy, I am rich, I am poor, I am an American, I am an Australian, and so on and on to create hundreds of divisions. By proper self-analysis, one could realize one's own pure nature to rest in eternal peace. With such realization, he will become the master of his possessions, but never a slave. He will live in the world as a liberated man, like a boat in the water. A boat in the water floats itself and floats others also from shore to shore. But imagine the condition if the boat, by its weakness, allows the water to get into it. It could never save the people nor itself. This process of self-analysis, or the effort to know one's own self, is a direct path known as the Jnana Yoga, or the yoga through wisdom. Of course, this direct approach is possible only when the reasoning mind is very sharp and clear and undisturbed by the restless thoughts. This necessitates a good control over the mind. To gain this control, meditation is to be practiced. The process of meditation is to fix the mind on a chosen object or an idea or a sound. The object selected for meditation must be the one that ultimately defines the mind and makes it calm. Improper choice for meditation will lead into further restlessness. While learning meditation, the mind may often run into different areas. Every time one becomes aware of it, he should gently bring it back to the object of meditation. The very effort of bringing the mind again and again back to the meditation is termed concentration. Concentration becomes easy if one takes good care of controlling the different senses is known as Pratyahara. Pratyahara develops the will and the discriminating capacity of the individual. Withdrawal of senses, concentration, and meditation, or in Sanskrit terminology, Pratyahara, Dharana, and Dhyana, are the main practices in the royal path, or Raja Yoga. These practices are built up over the foundation of ethical perfection. This ethical code that is given in Raja Yoga is almost similar to the 10 Commandments given in the Holy Bible. They are non-violence, non-stealing, non-lying, celibacy, and non-craving. They form one group which is called Yama. Purity, contentment, austerity, study of scriptures, and dedication to the Lord form the second group called Niyama. When Yama and Niyama are practiced in the midst of the daily life, mind becomes clean and calm. Meditation is also performed on a mystic sound, which is called a mantra. This path is called Japa Yoga. Japa means repetition. Mantra is a sound structure of one or more syllables which represent a particular aspect of the cosmic vibration. Concentrated mental repetition of the mantra produces the corresponding vibration within the individual system. These vibrations, when they become strong and powerful, will get in tune with the same kind of vibrations of the cosmic sound. This will enable the practitioner to draw an unlimited amount of the quality of which his mantra stands for. This extraordinary power of Japa Yoga demands the selection of the correct mantra. Because in the cosmic field, there are positive and negative vibrations. They have the power to make or break. With the repetition of the correct mantra, we will be able to attract the divine qualities. If the mantra is not chosen correctly, it could bring danger and untold miseries. God expresses himself as the cosmic sound. This truth is revealed and expressed by all the prophets, sages, and saints. In the beginning, there was the Word. The Word was with God. The Word was God, is the saying in the Holy Bible. The Hindu Vedas call this as the Nada Brahma, or the sound absolute. Mandukya Upanishad, which is the crest jewel among all other 108 Upanishads of the Hindu religion, talks solely about this sound. Of course, when the cosmic sound is brought into the limitations of spoken word, it gets different expressions according to the individual who expresses it. That is why we hear the same sound expressed as Om, Amen, Amin, and so on. But let us not forget the truth. It is only in expression by the human minds and languages they differ, and not in its essence. Once this truth is realized, we will be able to see the unity in diversity. The direct approaches so far mentioned may not be quite suitable for the people who have a devotional outlook. Generally, they are very much emotional and they use their heart in their daily life. They are the people who do not bother to reason out everything, but just to love everything. If they could extend that love to the entire creation and to the Lord who created it, that becomes universal love or devotion. One could be devoted or to one's own spiritual teacher who gives him the insight. Then he dedicates all his thoughts, feelings, and actions in serving them. By such an attitude, they free themselves from the selfishness. Thus, they could keep their mind calm and clean. This path of devotion or bhakti yoga can be practiced by everyone. All that is needed is faith and constant loving remembrance of God and Guru. The devotees of the Lord sing and chant the names of the Lord to feel the ecstasy of His presence. This is called Sankirtan, which forms a part of Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti does not come in with mere outward symbols. Together with this, a great change of mind is needed. Let us listen to the definition of a bhakta or a devotee as given in the Bhagavad Gita by the Lord Himself. He who has hatred towards no life, but friendship and compassion, he who has no thought of I or mine, who is equal in the dualities of pain and pleasure, who is the image of patience, who is ever content and eager in the yogic life, who is firmly established in his Atman or in his higher self, who has surrendered both mind and intellect to me, he, O Arjuna, is the bhakta most dear to me. He who does not trouble the world and who is not troubled by the world, who is free from great joy, anger, fear, and mental restlessness, is dear to me. He who is equal in enmity and friendship, fame and defamation, heat and cold, pleasure and pain, praise and blame, who is without attachment, who is content with what he has, who keeps nothing for himself, and who is steady in mind, he, O Arjuna, is the devotee most dear to me. Friends, it is time we considered why in all these lines the Lord did not mention even a single word about outward symbols or rituals. Of course, He never denied them. But it is clear that rituals without mental fitness will not give the maximum benefit. Sometimes the rituals performed without understanding the principles or significance may even lead into more bondage. For instance, when a Hindu breaks many coconuts in front of the altar and expresses his pride over having done so, the very act loses its entire value. For the breaking of the coconut signifies the breaking of one's ego. If the ego is going to enter into the sacred ritual of breaking the coconut itself, then where is the salvation for him? When an individual loves the entire creation wholeheartedly, he cannot stay quiet without extending his arms in service. Such a service knows no bargain or disappointment. because in bargaining, we expect some sort of return. That means we make appointments with selfish reasons, and when we do not achieve what we want, we say we are disappointed. What is the cause for our disappointment? Is it not our own appointment? Therefore, make no appointment and have no disappointment. Even the term love is very much misused. Passion for sensual enjoyment is given the sacred name love. Love should bring comfort to the one who gives and to the one who receives, and discomfort to none. For example, the love of one's own creed, country, language, or religion should not bring quarrels and wars with other people. Service with universal love and sacrifice of personal interest is called the path of action, or karma yoga. If everybody learns to lead the life of a karma yogi, this very world will be a heaven, the God's kingdom. There will be supreme peace and perfect happiness on earth. Now, just a few thoughts about the body, which is the real vehicle with which we will be able to practice and enjoy the benefits of all the different yogas mentioned before. The bodily postures or the asanas, deep relaxation, breath control or the pranayamas, and the various cleansing processes known as the kriyas, if done with proper concentration, help a lot in keeping the body supple and relaxed. They help in curing physical illness and having radiant health and vitality. This is achieved through Hatha Yoga. We should not forget the importance of proper diet. Diet should be free from toxins and it should be easily digestible. There should be sufficient nutrition to sustain the body. It should not overstimulate the body and mind. A well-blended combination of all these different specific methods to cater to the physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual aspects of the individual is integral yoga. The goal of integral yoga is a body of perfect health and strength, mind with all clarity, calmness, and control, intellect as sharp as a razor, will as strong as steel, heart full of love and mercy, life dedicated to the common welfare, and the realization of one's own true nature or the divine within. May all attain this goal to have and to give peace and joy. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunattu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka Samasta Shukino Bhavantu. May the entire world find peace and joy. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you so much.